Hello friends, welcome to MySQL video tutorials series. In this video tutorial, I would like to discuss how to control the number of records a select query should return. To control how many records a select query should return, we take help of limit clause. Limit clause allows us to control how many records a select query should return. Basic syntax for controlling how many records a select query should return is select star from table name, limit, offset, records count, semicolon, where offset is optional. Offset indicates how many rows or records to skip from the beginning of the table. Offset indicates how many rows or records to skip from the beginning of the table. Records count indicates how many records the select query should return. Note, default value of the offset is 0. Default value of offset is 0. Offset equal to 0 indicates no offset, that is no records to skip. For example, select star from tbl underscore faculty, limit 0, 2. What this query does? It returns two records. It returns two records from the beginning of the tbl underscore faculty table. Why from the beginning? Because we are telling here 0. Offset equal to 0. 0 means no offset. You should not skip any records in the table. That is, it starts from the first row of tbl underscore faculty table and it returns two records, guys. Select star from tbl underscore faculty, limit 2, semicolon. You can see that I am not mentioning here offset. This query returns two records from the beginning of tbl underscore faculty table because we know that by default the value of offset is 0 and 0 indicates no offset, no records to skip. So this query returns two records from the beginning of tbl underscore faculty. That is, it starts from the first row of tbl underscore faculty table and returns two records, guys. This query and this query, they both are equivalent, guys. Select star from tbl underscore faculty, limit 2, 4, semicolon. What this query does? It starts from the third row of tbl underscore faculty table. Because we are mentioning here offset 2. That means we are telling to the system that you should skip two rows or two records from the beginning of tbl underscore faculty table and return 4 records, guys. Let's go to MySQL console and understand how do we control number of records or rows a select query should return. I say here show databases, semicolon. We know that show databases command displays list of databases currently available inside MySQL server. I hit enter. You can see that it has displayed list of databases currently available inside MySQL server. I want to create the database for City College. How do we create a database, guys? We say create database db underscore city underscore college, semicolon. We write create database, then we write the database name. I hit enter. You can see that query is executed successfully. Let's check out whether db underscore city underscore college database is created or not. I say here show databases, semicolon, hit enter. You can see that db underscore city underscore college database is created inside MySQL server. I want to create tbl underscore faculty table inside db underscore city underscore college database. To do that, first I should select the database. And how do we select a database, guys? We say use, then we write the database name which we want to select. I say here db underscore city underscore college, semicolon, hit enter. You can see that database changed is displayed. That means currently selected database is db underscore city underscore college, guys. I say here show tables, semicolon. We know that show tables command displays list of tables available in the currently selected database. I hit enter. It is telling empty set. That means there are no tables available inside db underscore city underscore college database. Let's create tbl underscore faculty table. How do we create a table, guys? We say create table. Then we write the table name. I say here tbl underscore faculty. Opening bracket, hit enter. Then we write list of column definitions separated by comma. Faculties are going to have ID, so the first column name will be ID. Data type I say int, size I mention 11. Int of 11 indicates ID column can store whole numbers containing up to 11 digits. I say comma, hit enter. Faculties are going to have name. Here I say name. Data type I mention varchar, size I mention 25. Varchar of 25 indicates name column can store strings containing up to 25 characters. I say comma, hit enter. Faculties are going to have salary. Here I say salary. Data type I mention int, size I mention 11, bracket close, semicolon, hit enter. You can see that query is executed. Let's check out whether tbl underscore faculty table is created or not. I say here show tables, semicolon, hit enter. You can see that tbl underscore faculty table is created inside db underscore city underscore college database. Now I want to insert some records inside tbl underscore faculty table. How do we insert records in a table, guys? We take help of insert into command. I say here insert into. Then we write the table name. I say here tbl underscore faculty. In between pair of parentheses, we write list of column names separated by comma. I say here ID, comma, name, comma, salary, space, values. In between pair of parentheses, we write list of values to be inserted. I say here 1, comma, Ramesh, comma, 1000, semicolon. Faculty ID 1, name Ramesh, salary 1000. I hit enter. You can see that query is executed successfully. That means one record is inserted inside tbl underscore faculty table. I insert one more record. I say here faculty ID 2, faculty name Rajesh, faculty salary 5000, hit enter. One more record is inserted. I want to insert one more record. I say here faculty ID 3, faculty name Rupesh, faculty salary 3000, hit enter. One more record is inserted. Let me insert one more record. I say here faculty ID 4, faculty name I mention Suresh, faculty salary 2000, hit enter. One more record is inserted. Let me insert one more record. I say here faculty ID 5, faculty name I say Sangmesh, faculty salary 4000, hit enter. Let me insert one more record. I say here faculty ID 6, faculty name I say Mahesh, faculty salary I say 7000, hit enter. Let me insert one more record. Faculty ID 7, faculty name Dinesh, faculty salary 10,000. I hit enter. That is how we insert n number of records in a table, guys. Now I want to display all records from tbl underscore faculty table. How do we display all records from a table, guys? We say select star from tbl underscore faculty semicolon. I hit enter. You can see that it has displayed all records from tbl underscore faculty table. Now what I want to display first two records from tbl underscore faculty table. If I have to display first two records from tbl underscore faculty table, we say select star from tbl underscore faculty, then we write limit, then we say offset 0, comma, number of records it should return 2, semicolon. 0 indicates no records to skip. That means what this query does, it starts from the beginning of tbl underscore faculty table, from first row of tbl underscore faculty table, and it returns 2 records, guys. I hit enter. You can see that it has displayed first 2 records from tbl underscore faculty table. To display first 2 rows from tbl underscore faculty table, we can write the query like this also. Select star from tbl underscore faculty, limit 2, semicolon. I'm not writing 0, comma. I'm just saying 2 because by default the offset value is 0. As I told, offset is optional. You need not write if you want to start from beginning, guys. I hit enter. You can see that it also displayed first 2 records from tbl underscore faculty table. That means this query and this query, they are equivalent guys. They both are equivalent. Understanding? I say here select star from tbl underscore faculty semicolon. I hit enter. It displays all records from tbl underscore faculty table. Now what I want to display records from 3rd row to 6th row. So how do I write the query? I say here select star from tbl underscore faculty, then I say limit. Then I mention how many records it should skip. First and second record should be skipped. So I say here 2 records should be skipped, offset 2. As I told, I want to display up to 6th record. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It should return 4 records. Semicolon, hit enter. You can see that it has displayed records from 3rd row to 6th row. So that is how you limit how many records a select query should return. I hope you guys are clearly understanding. If I have to display 6th and 7th row or 6th and 7th record from tbl underscore faculty table, what query I should write guys? I say here select star from tbl underscore faculty limit. How many records we should skip? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I say here 5, comma. And how many records it should return? 2 records. I say here 2, semicolon, hit enter. You can see that last 2 records from tbl underscore faculty table are returned. I hope you guys have clearly understood. Now I want to delete db underscore city underscore college database because I don't want that in my computer system. How do we delete a database guys? We say drop database, then we write the database name db underscore city underscore college, semicolon, hit enter. Query is executed. Let's check out whether db underscore city underscore college database is deleted or not. I say here show databases, semicolon, hit enter. You can see that db underscore city underscore college database is deleted from MySQL server. I want to exit from MySQL console. I say here exit, semicolon, hit enter. You can see that MySQL console is closed. That's it guys for this video tutorial. I hope you guys have clearly understood how to control the number of records or number of rows a select query should return using limit clause. I suggest you people to watch this video again and again, understand everything clearly, try to remember all the commands that I teach in this video tutorial series, practice them as much as possible. If you like this video, hit the like button and share with your friends so that everyone will get benefited. For more benefits and be up to date, do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Keep learning, keep coding, keep sharing. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. See you in the next tutorial.